in the car. Good morning, El Paso, Texas. Oh man, we're so late. Hey everybody, this is Zoom 360 on the go, and as usual, we're very late. So we are doing a car show today, but it's like a benefits car show for children with autism. So that's where I'm heading right now. I'm so late though, so late. But there is something else that is gonna be, I think, really cool that's happening today. Is that Suki, my beloved 2001 Lexus Is300, is crossing 400,000 miles. We're trying to reach 1 million miles of road trip goodness, and we're crossing 400 today, because I think I'm at 399,900 and I think 70 or 80, something like that. So we will cross it today, and of course we will do a review of the car, because I think that the last time that we did a review was when we hit 300,000 miles. So let's go. Here we go. 399,077 miles. So never mind the Christmas tree of a dashboard. We've been slowly rebuilding this car. This car hopefully will be complete by the end of 2025, because this car actually went like 6 months without being used because they had fuel issues, though I was told that the engine had to be rebuilt, but it turns out it was a fuel problem. So the fuel pump, the lines, and the fuel injectors were clean, and now she's running again, which is good because we're trying to reach 1 million miles with this car, because I always wanted to put 1 million miles on a car in my lifetime, and so far we're at 400. We're closing in on 400,000. It's a good thing that we get to do this. So yeah, so now we're gonna head over there because we're on late. I should have been there already, but we gotta leave, and yeah. So next time is gonna be at the first stop, which is the Sunland Park, and then be sure to capture when we reach 400,000 miles. All right, let's do it. We got the Ghostbusters. We got the Ghostbusters. If this guy could just move out of the way. There it is, 3 and all 9s. There it goes. Come on. Little short block 2 JZ. Give me that 400,000 miles. All the way up to 1 million. Let's do it. 3 and all 9s. 399,999. Come on, little 2 JZ. Yeah! 400,000 miles. Come on. Little short by 2 JZ all the way up to 1 million. Oh man, I just love hitting those 100,000 mile markers. And of course, we will do a review. Right now we're heading to Sunland Park, and let's do this fundraiser and for children with autism. Man, it's been a long way. I think we hit 100,000 on our way to Massachusetts. We hit 200,000, I think, in France. We hit 300,000 in Colorado. Now we're hitting 400,000 right here in El Paso. 400,001. Let's go! There you go. So I'm on speakerphone with the car club president, and for once I'm not giving him money. Well, let's not say that because the day is young. But dude, we crossed 400,000 miles. 400,000 miles. What do you have to say about that?
I'm already at 120.
Alright, so we're going to the fundraiser. Hey, you said something that we have to, like, it will be encouraged to donate.
Yeah, I don't know how much though.
Do we have an ATM nearby? There? Bobby, are you lost? I think that the car club president may have gotten us lost. I'm not sure. But if there's someone who can get us out of a jam, surely it's Batman. Look, small world. Here's the Ghostbusters again. I had an idea, I had a feeling that they were going to the same event as we were. And yeah, my intuitions were correct once again. So yeah, so I think while we're here, I'm gonna do a review of the 400,000 miler for this car. And yeah, we will talk about the good, the bad, and the ugly. Yeah, look like we're gonna be parking right next to the Ghostbusters, so yeah, let's do this. All right, I guess 400 1,007 miles. Woo! I'm so proud of Suki, man. So proud of Suki. Oh, the adventures. Yeah. So we finally parked. And hello, Gloria. Yeah, I haven't seen you in like 12 years. It's good to see you doing good.
I'm
just
going on ramp, so I'm just gonna go forward and then backwards. Cool. Is he okay to film? He's got a drone and everything. He does the whole like.
Can I drone?
Yeah.
Yes.
That's the first question.
I'm not aware of any restrictions on droning, so maybe you're not asking the right person, but
okay.
but yeah.
All right.
You should be fine.
Hey, wait a minute, man. Are you sure that you want to do this?
No.
Yeah. That's making me nervous.
Oh, why?
So slower. Go slower, please. Okay, keep going. A little bit. Stop. Oh my gosh. Don't do that anymore, please.
Why do you panic so much?
It's just, you never know, man. You could go over and then the whole car blows up.
Oh, this one's not on properly.
Oh, well. Yeah, looks like it's a. See now that was you right there. You didn't put it. You didn't place it completely. That was you.
Back.
You're going back. Yeah, just a pinch, please. Don't even hit the gas. Okay, we're good. Oh gosh.
Check the other side.
About to give me a heart attack. It's much better. All right, so I guess that this is the part where that we're gonna start to set up and for the kids, and I'm gonna review the car for the 400,000 miler. It should be fun. Incorrect. You see now this is correct. Yeah, but this is not correct. Just because, obviously. Yeah, this is definitely not correct. Yeah, this isn't correct. So I think this is this. Yeah, so this should probably go right here, I think.
Probably. There's a Supergirl one somewhere out there because I originally told him Supergirl.
Yeah.
So that's the one they're gonna go look for right now.
Yeah, well, that's your fault.
Well, I didn't know the Supergirl was in the shop. I thought Superman was in the shop.
Yeah.
There's no denying what we want. There's no denying what we want. Playing games, no. There's no denying what we want. There's no denying what we want. Playing games, no. There's no denying what we want. There's no denying what we want. Playing games, no. There's no denying what we want. There's no denying what we want.
So I just So I hope you guys enjoyed these drone shots. So now we're gonna go over and just see what's out there. We have quite a bit of support from the community. Man, let me see. We have city workers. We have El Paso Water out here, and they set up all their stuff. This is for the children, just to show up and enjoy. So yeah, let's go ahead and see who's out there.
And that's when I joined. And he was interested, but he didn't join until almost like, I want to say 4 or 5 months later.
Oh, okay.
And then that's when we started moving out.
Oh, right.
Back then, I was living here in El Paso. And then as I started getting more busy in Las Cruces, I ended up just staying in Las Cruces.
We got Sarah Farms. Not sure what that is. We have a mobile tub. Oh, I guess to wash your pet. Yeah, mobile dog grooming. Oh, I didn't know that this was a thing. I know of mobile locksmiths and mobile this, mobile that. I did not know there was such a thing. Yeah, this is EP Water. I have a friend of mine who works for them, and I like how they've set up everything. Fire department, electric company. I think my bill is due. Look like they're still setting up. EP Water. I think my bill is due too. I'm not sure what that is, but it's a Corona pumping screed. Whatever that is. I'm sure it's important. Snap-on Tools is here. You know what? I think I've seen these things used before. Yeah, they suck up stuff from the sewers, right? We got UTEP over here. Yeah. Now this is the most important place in the entire area right here. As far as I'm concerned, this is always the most important place. And this is the highlight for me today. They have my favorite thing here, Raspados Kona Ice. Oh yeah, we're coming here. We are coming right here. This is the truck. This place is gonna take all of my money today. Kona Ice. This place is gonna take my money today. It's gonna take all my money today. This place. Hello.
The El Paso Ghostbusters and Friends. Venzers. Fleetas. Joe.
So there's one more person who's late, which is this guy. Yeah, he's supposed to be landing. Yeah, he's so late. So late. Yeah, so tell me you're old, tell me you're old, without telling me that you're old.
Let's mash.
Play mash. But yeah, so how come that the guy that's flying in shows up late? It's ridiculous to me. Please do a good job. Don't crash. Do a good job. Do a good job. Do a good job. Do a good job, dude. Do a good job. 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 Don't crash. Don't crash. Do a good job. Oh, the dust coming. Oh. Yeah, so there you have it. This is the show for the autism children in a nutshell. So I found out something interesting. There's a windstorm coming our way, which means dust. Starts at 1 p.m. Now it's like 10. So yeah, I just washed my car last night. So yeah, great. This gotta be the most dust storms I've experienced being here in El Paso for like total of 5 years.
Cost about $2,000, but then to get them. Yeah.
Say hello.
Oh, really?
Woo. Let me sit down. So we are right here looking at Suki's booty. So 400,000 miles, man, and I couldn't think of a better place to reach that than at a children fundraiser. And yeah, so just a few things that I noticed at 400,000 miles. We're gonna go over the good, the bad, and the ugly, I guess you could say. So first and foremost, I have to say I'm very impressed with the dash. Now, for those of you who don't know, the IS300 first gens, especially the 02s and 02 to 05, because my car is an 01, which means that it's an automatic, because Lexus did not offer the manual until 02 to 05. So the 01's dashboard does not have what they call sticky dash, which is where that the material on the dash would start getting sticky. It looks like bad suede, but it's sticky. And supposedly my car does not have this issue. It held up pretty well. We are inside of Suki, and I'm gonna keep this on because of the sun, but as you can see, it is no sticky. So the material that they used for the first years, that's one that they should have kept using, but for some reason they didn't. But mine does not have sticky, it does not have sticky dash, because the material used was just better. And this car is kept in the sun. It is kept in the sun. So it's not garaged. I only garaged it twice in its existence, and yeah, it's been parked outside more than parked inside. So the other thing is, let's talk the transmission. At 400,000 miles, the transmission is still shifting. There are times where it delays to shift from first to second, but it happens rarely. You know, sometimes I think it's probably more me than it, because you know, sometimes I do have a habit when I'm driving. I kind of play around with the gas pedal, and I don't press it meaningfully. So I think sometimes with the transmission being older, sometimes it struggles to be like, hey, what the heck is this guy doing? Is he want me to shift or not? But for the most part, it shifts fairly well. And plus, of course, this car does have the early version of the not the paddle shifter, but yeah, I guess you could say that, because if you look on the wheel, it says down. This is downshifting, and the upshift is behind. If you look on the transmission, the M there, that's for manual, so that when you put that, you could start to manually shift, which is a feature that I rarely use. Yeah, that's it for the transmission. The headliner is due for replacement. It will be replaced this year at some point, probably midsummer. It's probably gonna be turned into probably a dark gray with yellow stitching. It's gonna go away, but I think it held up pretty well. I mean, if you look at it, yeah, it's dirty, but it's just dirty. There's a lot of stuff that is still holding up pretty good. For the engine, I thought I needed a rebuild. I was told that that's what I needed, but it turns out that place that told me that they just misdiagnosed the problem. It turns out that the reason why that the engine was struggling to start was because the fuel system had to be completely cleaned out. So the shop that finally fixed this issue, they cleaned the fuel pump, they cleaned the fuel lines, they've also cleaned the fuel injectors, and the car starts right up. At 400,000 miles, the last time they did a leak down test and a pressure test, not pressure test, for somehow the name, a cylinder pressure test. It's not what it's called, but you know what I mean. Each cylinder is supposed to have what, like the magic number is 160. Mine was at 180, and that was like late 300,000 miles, and so the engine for a 400,000 mile engine is still good. So again, hope we reach 1 million. And let's go on to other stuff. So these seats were done, I think, before we hit 300,000 miles. It was done between, I think, 250,000 to 300,000 miles, and as you can see, the fabric didn't, I mean, it held for a while, because I do use this car a lot. If you notice that there's some wear and tear, which this is gonna be changed out this summer as well. Let's talk suspension at 400,000 miles. Of course, the car is on its second set of coilovers, soon to be 3, because I have the TIN or TIN, whatever, TIN, however it's pronounced, coilovers. I'm thinking about changing it to Godspeed, because we put Godspeed on the Veloster, and I really like the feel of it, and there's more options with that coilover system. So I think that we're gonna move over to that, which will make the 3rd coilover for this car. The rear suspension was completely redone, rebuilt, sort of. By we, I mean the shop that did it. They removed the subframe, everything, and they recoated everything. They got rid of a lot of rust, and now it looks proper. They've upgraded the bushings. They changed the rear drive axles. I got a new rear differential. So yes, the rear differential of this car barely made 400,000 miles, because I just got it. So if you have an IS300 and you drive it normally, because I don't drift this car, I treat it well, and the diff barely made 400,000 miles. So yeah, so the back end is completely really redone and mostly new. The front suspension, we're probably going to do the same thing too, just for safety purposes. All of the main systems of this car still works. There's no issue with them. The braking system, there's no issue. The engine, there's no issue. The exhaust system, though the car is it's on its third exhaust system. It's gonna be soon on its 4th. So the exhaust system on this car, if you drive it normally, tends to last about, I would say, 100,000 miles. That's like pushing it to the limit. So yeah, so I will be getting a new exhaust system this summer. One thing I wanted to comment on is button wear or dash wear, because you know sometimes like you buy a car and the dash buttons start to wear out. This is my dash. Looks pretty. Now of course this is, you know, this is changed. This wasn't changed because the buttons worn out. It's just that this car came with a CD deck, and of course this is old tech. We had to change that out, and this also will be going away soon as well. So this is what I have left of my dash. If you look at the buttons, they're still clear. You can make them out. They're not fading or scratches, and I use them a lot. So I think Lexus has built them pretty well. Now I can't say much about the steering wheel because the reason this has a cover is because there's significant damage on the actual steering wheel. You can see where that the leather has warped over the years, which happens, and you can see right there there's a rip where the airbag is for the Lexus logo. Now this steering wheel too will be going away this summer. I'm gonna get me a nice aftermarket one. But one thing I have to say, the materials that Lexus used for the interior are decent, because a lot of them they've lasted really well. This is not stock, but the reason why I have a cover is not because it was wearing out. I just wanted to change the look of the car inside. But if you look, this is the all original, and yes, there's some wears, there's some reasonable wear, but as you can see, it looks pretty good for a 400,000 mile car, a 2001. I think in 25 that makes it a 24 years old. So it's not that bad, you know. It aged really well. Yeah, there is some discoloration in the buttons, but they're still pretty intact. I mean, that's I can't say the same thing for the Veloster, which is a lot newer than this car, because I think the Veloster just crossed 10 years, where this car is at 24 years. So not sure what to do, help or vlog. Yeah, I mean, might as well close it down because it's gonna get windier and windier. Man, which is
let's go help them over there because they need help on the road.
Yeah. So, look like the wind is starting to pick up. Some tents are going down, so we're gonna go and help. I think that the next time I will talk about, I guess, the bad and the ugly for this car is gonna be when I go back to Zoom headquarters, which will be hard because I'm trying to think of what's bad about the ownership experience of this car. I can't think of anything yet. All right, so they are taking down everything in front of me. Let's see if you can see.
Take out the flag because that's gonna be paid to take out with the wind.
Yeah. So you see they are closing that thing out. Oh, I never seen this. Check this out. They're closing that is cool. So here's the deal. I thought long and hard, and I can't think of anything bad to say about the IS300 at 400,000 miles. Maybe the cover of the handbrake is worn out, but this is stuff happens. But for 400,000 miles, I gotta say I don't have the ugly. I barely have the bad, and the bad is just a simple thing of replacing worn parts, which is gonna happen. But the transmission is still good to go, engine is still good to go. I don't have an ugly for you this time around. So I did do a 300,000 mile review on this car. Make sure to look it up on this channel. I'm gonna try to find it to put it in the description. There's a dust storm that's coming in. The mountains behind me are starting to fade out because of the dust, and we're about to leave. We did it, 400,000 miles, and hope we get to 1 million miles. Toyota, Lexus, are you watching? We're coming for that record, baby. So this is Ruth 360 inviting you to get up, get out, and do it. Like, subscribe, and share. I'll see you on the road, and I'm out. So Gloria, do I have permission to put this on YouTube? Like this frame? Okay, just checking.